Hey guys, hey, what's going on? Hey, this is Wesley, $1 Million Virgin here with another Ask a Millionaire episode. I want to jump on here right before I start my workout for the day. And if you're a millennial or a centennial, I want you to really listen to this message, okay? And the millennials are the folks that were born after 1993, I believe, and centennials are people that are born after 1996. Yesterday I had a conversation with someone. I went to a Jamaican restaurant yesterday, and I like this Jamaican restaurant that's in Sugar Land, Texas. Amazing jerk chicken, and I like this guy. I've been going there for like 9 years, and I saw a guy, an older guy, and he said, "Hey, what do you do?" Because he saw my car. I had parked my Corvette. This guy came out, started taking pictures of it, and he started having a conversation with me. But this young black guy, he was about 59 years old. He's a baby boomer. And what he was doing for the business, he was taking pictures. Okay, he was taking pictures of the food, because what he does is what is called direct marketing advertisement. Okay, so all that means is you ever get mail, unwanted mail or advertisement in your mailbox? Well, that's what that guy does. Okay, he goes to businesses and he gets clients and he says, "Hey, I will market you." And basically what we call this today is guerrilla marketing. Okay, because you really can't track that. And he does pretty well. And he was looking at my cars and he said, "Well, yeah, you got cars, man, but I never was big into cars, and what I do is I have land." And he said, "I have land, because I'm building a legacy for my children." And I said, "Okay." And I said, "Well, I have houses as well. I have about 5 homes, and actually I buy a house every 60 days." And he heard that. He's like, "What?" Let me say that one more time, because, what I've learned is a lot of baby boomers, he's successful, he does well, he's making some great money. He has his own business. He has over 1,500 clients that he does direct marketing with. He got a place out in Dallas. And, older people, baby boomers, they tend to want to educate a young man, especially when they see them in living a certain type of lifestyle that maybe they want, but they may think it's silly. They may think it's not, it doesn't make sense. Like if you buy a lot of cars, or you're traveling, or you're wearing jewelry. That day I was wearing a chain that I bought for $45,000 cash the other day. And he would say, "Well, I'm building a legacy for my children." And when I told him that I have 5 homes just like you have a couple of homes as well. And he heard that and he said, "Man, what do you do?" He said, "Well, you making that kind of money?" And at that time he was confused. And this is why I want to create this video, because see, his thinking is the old way of thinking, okay? And that's called the baby boomer mentality. And the baby boomer mentality is this: that even a lot of businessmen that are older, that have waited to the 60s to make millions of dollars, or 70s, or hundreds of thousands of dollars, their business is working, and he does well, but the problem is the old way of thinking, okay? And when I say old way of thinking, they believe that you have to start a conventional business like direct marketing, and they believe that it works because they're making some money. But the problem is when they see a guy like me that's in his early 30s, and I have this beautiful car, and I have this chain, and I'm smiling, and I just look different, and they're curious because they want to give me business, and I say, "Well, that's not really what I want to do." And I tell them my habits, what I'm doing, it's a gap, and they can't understand in their mind why I'm succeeding like I am, because it doesn't make sense. And it's only because they have the old way of thinking. And I created this video for Centennials and Millennials because you probably have the same way of thinking as well. You have the old way of thinking. Let me give you a better example. Like, I'm in the stock market. Let me be honest, I'm gonna be transparent with you right now. I know nothing about the stock market at all. Nothing. But I just bought a stock and I'm already up $40,000. check this out. I was talking to some young men. They're the valet at my building. I was just conversating with them. You know, I love these guys. They're cool. You know, they take care of me. I take care of them. And I'm always mentoring them, right? Because they all want more as well. They don't want to be a valet guy for the rest of their lives. And I was telling them about the stock that I purchased. And one of the young men said, hey, all right, man, I opened up the account. What do I do next? And this other young man, he said, well, Wesley, and I want you to listen to this because it's critical. He said, Wesley, he says that, well, Wesley, you gotta learn stock, right? You gotta study this. You gotta research this, you know, before you can get into the stock market. Pause right there. Let me tell you why that's an old way of thinking. Because see, the old way of thinking says this, that I must be super skilled, I must be educated, I must know exactly what I'm doing, I must do all the research before I can buy the stock or before I can do anything. And this affects so many people. And then the baby boomers, like my mom and my dad, your mom and your dad, they're going to think like this for the rest of their lives. It's done. The condition is so hardwired, it's just done. And it's okay. Because I think it gives us the opportunity to take care of them like I do for my parents. But let me tell you how I bought stock. I got a tip for someone. Someone said, hey man, you need to check this out. They gave me the brevity of it, right? And what I did was, I watched the stock for 2 weeks. I watched how it would go up. And it was a penny stock, okay? I watched how it go up, and I watched how it would go down. And what I was doing, I was studying the patterns. I wasn't researching. I wasn't reading the articles on Forbes and over the stock.com and, you know, finding out, is this the right thing? Because, see, let me tell you why that's the old way of thinking. Because what you're looking for is a guarantee that this stock is going to go the way that you want. That's the only reason why you're doing the research. And you want to be educated, you want to be smart, and you want to understand, and you want to be able to explain to other people why you bought it. Well, I'm not into that business. What I do is, what I call is the new way of thinking, is if I see a pattern, if I see a stock moves from 8 to 11 cents in a week, then it goes back to 9 cents, then it moves to 11 cents, then it goes back to 8 cents, then it moves to 12 cents. If I see this pattern, I buy. I take action immediately. Most of you millennials and centennials, some of you, a lot of you, especially the millennials, the people that are my age in their 30s, you still have the old way of thinking. You're still doing the direct marketing advertising. You're taking something and you're mailing people. You're giving people your cards. You know, I know people, they're like, just giving cards to everybody. Hey, man, hey, here's my card. Hey, here's my card. Hey, check me out. Hey, give me a card. He gave me his card. I don't even know what his card is. This is the old way of thinking. How many times have you given your card to somebody and they called you about something? Maybe sometimes, right? But what I'm trying to tell you, this is the old way of thinking. No one cares about cards. No one cares if you're going to mail 50,000 people in Houston, Texas, or in your town. They're not going to call you. How many times have you called Subway because they sent you something? Huh? How many times have you called Coca-Cola, or Neiman's Marcus, or Express, or Walmart? You're like, oh yeah, this is a great deal. I'm going to go here and go do this. Maybe sometimes. But what I'm telling you, that's the old way to market to a person. People don't care about this. They don't care about your business card. They don't care about your flyer at all. What I'm saying is you got to see the patterns, Mr. Millennials and Centennials. There's patterns out there, guys, that you need to realize. Stop doing the same thing your mom and daddy was doing. That thinking, this conventional business, people are like, well, I want a store. Why? Why do you want a store? This is stupid. I had a friend, they had an online business, making some good money. Then all of a sudden they say, oh, I want a store now. They open up a store, now the business is failing. And I'm like, did you want the store because of your ego? Or did you want the store because you thought it'd be more profitable for you? And most of you guys, you're doing things based off of your ego. You're not focusing on things that really make real cash. So when you see me, I have all these cars, you know, I'm living this life, making all this money. It's because I'm just following the pattern of other successful people. They're doing the same thing that I'm doing. That's it. I'm not passionate. I don't even have business cards. The guy was like, well, How do you tell people about your business if you don't have business cards? Why do I need a business card? I have over 9,000 affiliates around the world that promote all my products online every single day. Okay? Why do I need a business card? Why do I need to put mail in your mailbox telling people about WesleyVirgin.com when I can go to Facebook and I can run one ad for $50 and I will reach over 100,000 people in my demographic, in my city, around the world, whatever I want, and I'm spending $50. But you'll spend $1,000 on advertisement. You spend $2,000 on what I call guerrilla advertising, hoping someone to go to your site, hoping someone's going to call you on the phone. What I'm telling you, millennials, people that have been born in 1993, 1993 and before, and 1996 and after, you need to wake up. Okay? Wake up, man. I mean, it's not important that you have a conventional business. When I say conventional business, I mean you don't have to have a brick and mortar type business to make money. Okay? You don't have to go out of here every day putting signs in people's yards and trying to be this real estate agent, putting signs here, knocking on people's doors, calling people on the phone. You don't have to do that. That's the old way. I'm not saying that you'll never be successful, but it's old, man. It's the old way. You know, I see people every day, they're faking it, man. They don't have any money, but they're acting like they do. I know people that make $20,000, $30,000 a month, and their bills are $25,000 a month. So if they lose something, they lose everything. And everything I do at it's very comfortable for me to do this. I'm not like, I can lose 2 companies, 3 companies tomorrow, and I'll be okay. I'll still be over 6 figures a month. Millennials, it's time for you to wake up and to acquire the new way of thinking. You may say, how? Go to my website. I'm not trying to boast and brag and say, hey, I have all the answers. But what I'm saying, I've created over 90 videos at WesleyVirgin.com, and I teach you. I show you how to do it. Most of all, I show you how to think like me. You just have the old way of thinking. You think it's the techniques. You think it's a how-to. You think it's something that you're not doing. It's your thinking that's fucked up. That's all what it is. You're still believing in business cards. You're still believing in flyers. You still want to email out 50,000 people that you don't even know that's even in your demographic. Right? If I'm selling a weight loss product, why would I email skinny people? Does that even make sense? You know, if I'm selling anything, I want to target my market. That's why online is just the best way to go. All I'm saying is this. If you're curious, I'm online. I'm transparent about my life. I show you guys when I hang out, I party, a club. I travel the world. I enjoy my life. But the thing is, you have to learn to see the patterns. You don't have to be an expert and skilled in everything. I don't know anything about stock, but I'm already up $40,000. It's a penny stock. I'm up $40,000. And you know what I'm doing right now? And I'm watching it for the next 2 weeks. My goal is to make $50,000 a week off this stock. All right, I buy so much, and I wait till it go to a couple of pennies, and I sell at 50,000 profit. Then I watch the stock go down, and I buy more. See, the thing is, even with the stock I have now, when it goes down and I'm losing money, I buy more. Because I know it's going to go back up because I've seen the pattern. Now, is it possible I can lose money? But of course. But I've made $40,000 when another guy, he would spend years being conservative, spending a little bit of money, $500, $1,000, because he wants to get so educated and so skilled in the market before he spend $100,000. Guys, let me tell you something. Wealth is not created like that today easily. I'm not saying that, you know, if you want to wait till you're 60 and 70 years old to say you're a millionaire and then you're going to go buy that freaking bike or buy that Corvette or buy your dream car like that gentleman that I was talking to at the Jamaican shop. If you're going to wait that long, and you're still working, look at that. He's 60, almost 60 years old, and he's still busting his ass. He still got to go to his client, taking pictures of the food. Then he got to go to the printing company, and then he got to mail it out. And you know what he told me? He said, man, my wife said, man, you just work so much. You didn't start taking vacations. Because I asked him, he said, man, you take vacations? I said, yeah. I went to 12 places last year, 12 countries around the world. I said, do you vacation money? He said, man, not as much as I should. I mean, I went to Mexico. He said, you know what my wife told me? He said, man, I I work so much. I mean, we're making good money, but man, I'm working so much, I can't even enjoy it. What I'm saying, millennials and centennials, you got to wake up. It is very possible for you to do the work today and develop a system that I talk about at wesleyvirgin.com for free. It won't be free forever. I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm going to make a profit. But right now, I give you that stuff for free. You can share this video. You can like this video. You can go to the website. You can watch every video every single day. And I promise you, you will inherit the new mentality of what is called the new rich. You will start to have the new way of thinking. You will look at your situation. You will look at business. You will look at how to make a profit differently. You don't have to be super skilled in everything at all. You got to be able to see patterns. You got to be able to take risks. But more importantly, you have to have a new way of thinking about things. That's it. You just got to think of things differently. Hey guys, I'm glad you came. Hey, what's up, Robert? What's up, Dante? What's up, Beatrice? What's up, Wendy? What's up, Natasha? What's up, Malika? What's up, Leslie? Swidlow? And I hope everybody, and I expect that all of you did a couple of things. You liked this video because you got good information. That you'll listen to someone that has your best interest in mind. I'm not asking you for any money right now, but I just showed you how the millennials and the centennials, if you don't know what that means, just look it up. It's your generation, my friend. You are losing out. You see me winning, you could win too. But you have your parents' mentality. You have baby boomers' mentality. Even if you wait till 60 or 70 years old to make $1 million and you're making it, but if you're still working, you're still taking pictures, you're still doing the day-to-day stuff, to me, you're not enjoying the quality of life that you deserve. Does that make sense? You're not going to get the joy, the quality of life that you deserve. My thing is this: I want to do the work one time. I want to build a system in place that I don't have to be connected to my business, that I don't have to worry about my business, that I don't have to think about it. I have businesses. I have not been involved in a business in the last 6 months. I checked the bank account. We have over $100,000 that's in the account now. I forgot the account existed. I'm not about building systems. I want to be smart. But I understand that to be smart, I have to have a new way of thinking. I can't think the old way. I can't think the conventional way. As business is different. When the internet came to light, and it changed the game, and you guys are missing it. You're still doing the same thing your mom and daddy was doing it. And most of your mom and daddies didn't have a lot of money. And even your mom and dad had some money, or they had a business, man, guess what? They probably stressed out and they're tired. And they work in their business every single day. What I'm telling you, you have the opportunity right now to do something different. You can go to wesleyvirgin.com. You can watch videos. I'll show you about the internet. I talk about mindset. That's most important. But most of all, you know what the people that's really going to get it? It's the people that listen to these videos every day. You know, I get messages every day on Snapchat. This one guy, I'm so proud of him, Jeff. Jeff, my boy Jeff, young guy. He has an Amazon company. I think he sells some things on Amazon. I remember when I met him, and people every day send me Snapchat messages all day, and some I don't answer, some I do. But this guy impressed me for a year. When I met him, not personally, but when I got one of his messages, he said, man, Wes, I'm making about $20,000 a month, young 20s, right? He said, man, but I want to get to where you are, $100,000 a month. And the one thing I liked about him, he was always positive. He never resented my success. He never was bitter about it. He was just like, admired it, right? He was really happy for me. And he really wanted to learn. He was saying, well, Wes, I'm reading this book. Wes, this is what I'm doing today. This is my daily activity for a year. And today, he just sent me a screenshot that he's closing the month of January with $44,000 per month. And guess what? He's a millennial. He's younger than me. He did it before me. Congrats, Jeff. I'm proud of you, young man. And the question is, what are you doing? This young man used to send me a video of him watching my videos every day. I got a couple of people that do that, and I'm grateful for you. And let me tell you something. If you're doing that, you're on the right road. You're on the right road. These guys, they'll send me, say, Wesley, I'm watching your videos right now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Wesley, I got this one guy. He's 18 years old. He said, Wesley, I just got out of school. You know, they filling my head up with junk, stuff that I don't need to make money. But now I'm watching your videos. Now I'm reading the books. Now it's time for the real education. I get these every single day. And the question is for you, millennials, centennials, all you folks that are my age in your 30s right now, are you going to continue the old way of thinking? Are you going to keep doing the same thing your mom and daddy did? Are you going to keep repeating that generational curse? It's no reason why you should look at me and say, man, damn, I'd never be able to do that. That doesn't make any sense. See, that young man that got us 59 years old that was in that Jamaican shot, he just couldn't understand what I was doing. And he kept asking, man, what are you doing? Well, I don't understand. I know you don't understand. But you should want to understand. You should want to understand. I was the same way like you. 5 years ago, I met a guy in Vegas. I was making about $100,000 a year right at that time. He was making $150,000 a day. I was curious. At the same type of confused look on his face that you probably have right now. Wow. And I got busy. I just got busy. And I got busy following people that were doing the things that I wanted to do. I wish there was a WesleyVirgin.com when I was coming up in the game. I wish someone recorded videos about mindset and techniques and how-tos when I was coming up in the game. They were I think my videos are okay. I don't think they're just the greatest, but I think they're okay. Why? Because it's helped a lot of people. A lot of people have emailed and said, well, Wesley, I watched one of your videos, man. I was at the gym. Like, I'm at the gym right now, right? I'm waiting to get in there. And this guy said, man, your videos changed my life. Your videos is the reason why I'm doing competitions now. Your videos actually helped me understand that I had limitations in my mind. It's the reason why nothing was working in what I was trying to do. He said, Wesley, some other guy said, Wesley, you know what? I found out I wanted to be in business. I want to make millions, but I wasn't even clear about what I really wanted for my life. Thank you for your videos. Much love to all those people. Much love to you. WesleyVirgin.com, guys. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the shares, and thanks for taking the time to listen to me because I'm doing it for you. And I believe, what's up, Brandon? In my heart and my soul, that one of you are going to get it. I don't know who, though. I know someone's going to get somebody right now is going to go to WesleyVirgin.com, even though it's a Super Bowl, even though we have so many distractions going on right now in our lives. Someone is going to go to the website. Someone's going to watch a video every single day. Someone's going to get enlightened. Someone's going to get inspired. But most of all, someone's going to inherit their thinking to put millions of dollars in their bank account. Not per year, per month. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they're going to say, wow, this is easy. Somebody's going to do it. The question is who it's going to be. Hey, this is Wesley, $1 Million Virgin. You're a winner. I'm a winner. Let's go. Later.